It's Teacher Sue, and this is Silkworm update number 6. Well, they've all spun their cocoons, all except one. Do you see the one worm that hasn't spun yet? Can you find it? It's right here, right here. And it might be going into this tube to start spinning. I suspect that this little silkworm was the last silkworm to come out of an egg. And that's why it's the last silkworm to spin a cocoon. Could be. I took out some of the dried leaves because they're not going to eat anymore. While they're in the cocoon, the silkworms don't eat. There's still a little poop, but I'm not going to worry about that. These leaves that are left will just dry up. I'm not going to disturb those leaves because the cocoons could be connected to the leaves. And I don't want to break the thread, and I don't want to move them. They only make enough silk to spin one cocoon around themselves. The silk is made in the silkworm's salivary glands, which are in their mouth. And the silk comes out of their mouth through something called a spinneret. And when the silk comes out of the spinneret, it touches the air and it actually hardens and becomes stronger. And when it comes out of the spinneret, that silk is in two pieces. And the silkworm will move back and forth and back and forth. And those two pieces will come together, those two threads, and make one thread. And that's the silk you see here in the box. There's some here and here and here, and that's what they'll make their cocoon out of. The silkworm spins the cocoon around itself, and as it does that, it actually gets smaller. The worm itself gets smaller. And it makes 3,000 yards of silk. Each cocoon is made of 3,000 yards of silk. Once the silkworm, which is a larva, makes a cocoon and is inside it's now called a pupa. And the pupa is what will turn into the adult moth, and the moth will hatch. The process of the pupa turning into an adult moth will take about 3 weeks. And we wait. We wait those 3 weeks, and I just let them sit. I don't disturb them. No food, no leaves. We just let them rest. I want to turn the box so you can see more of the cocoons. So I'm going to slowly turn the box so you can see more. And I want to show you something that I found as I was taking out the dried leaves. I found, I think it's this leaf. Nope, I think maybe this one. Yes, this one. Look. Look what's inside that leaf. Do you see the cocoon? Right in here, there's a cocoon. Look at that. So when I took out the dried leaves, I was very careful. And in nature, if these silkworms were out in a mulberry tree, this is how they would spin. They would spin inside of a leaf instead of a cardboard tube. All right, now we're going to wait. We have to wait about 3 weeks, right? We waited in the beginning for them to turn to, when they came out of the egg, for them to start to spin. That was about 35, 36 days. Well, we're going to wait again. Thanks for watching.